Great to have you with us for the playoffs on two. Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Davis. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. And for Utah, Holmgren is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Skinny in at the two-guard spot. You look at the Jazz, they know they get one shot in this single elimination first round.
It feels a little bit like a college tournament in here, doesn't it? I mean, this will be a wild one. You can never predict the outcome of a single game.
Now here's Holmgren. Porter from outside. Drains the triple.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
McCollum with it. Booker defending. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Reeves. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the paint. Here's Capella. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Not a lot the defense can do defensively there. I mean, Capella is just a big guy. He's got a nice touch, too.
Now here's McCollum. Tight defense on him. And that one's good.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Porter. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for your Jazz, Michael Porter. One shot.
Free throw is off from Porter.
Well, he's a reliable scorer. He's an effective rebounder. He's improved defensively. There is a lot to like about Michael Porter Jr.'s game.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
But, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Booker following the score by Minnesota. Porter with a screen on Davis. 4 on the clock. From deep, Holmgren gets rebounded by Minnesota. Outside Davis. Hits a three-pointer.
Big fella spotting up, and AD more than capable of knocking it down.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Booker surveying the D. Skinny passes to Holmgren. Here's Skinny. Utah moving the ball around. Porter with it. Picked up by Reeves. The three from Holmgren. And another miss by Utah.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer three so bad.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Outside Booker. Count that one.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
Outside Davis. Here's McCollum. Dort finds Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. McCollum on the wing. And another three for Minnesota.
There's no doubt about McCollum's touch from long range. He is a sharpshooter.
Booker against McCollum. Holmgren left side. Pass to Skinny. 4-3. And he buries his first look.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Davis. And here's McCollum. And another three for Minnesota.
And good response from McCollum. A shot like this just demonstrates leadership.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from Coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Back to you, BA.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Yes, sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Here's Booker. Oh, nice D from McCollum.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Here's Skinny. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. Outside Reeves. There's Davis with the 3. And Booker pulls it down.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Skinny.
CJ McCollum. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
The first free throw is good. It's both from the stripe.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Outside Davis. Capella against Ayton. Pass to Reeves. Davis from long range. Knocks down the long J. Davis has got 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Booker. And a nice finish on the layup.
Incredible balance to convert the tough basket. Booker doesn't play scared around the rim.
Outside Davis. Back to McCollum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
And McCollum doesn't back down from anyone, including inside when he challenges defenders.
It's his first trip to the line. throw is good.
Yeah, now a veteran in the league, McCollum's combo guard style of play is valuable to this team.
And McCollum drops them both. Jazz trail by 4. Outside Booker. Down low. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Reeves, the pass to McCollum. And here's Davis. He's covered by Holmgren. And finished off by Davis.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Holmgren. Capella, the pass to Booker. Tipped away. McCollum with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Ayton inside. Porter's there. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, nice fake by Ayton. He can beat you with strength, and he can also beat you with finesse.
First trip to the line for him here. Off.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
And a new group getting ready for Utah. Biyombo, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Bol comes in for Chet Holmgren. Jackson, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And it's Fears in for Devin Booker. And then for Minnesota, Claxton, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Risache comes in for Dort. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Reed. And the dunk by Jackson.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
On the court, your squad. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
Change here. Kuminga's checked in. McCollum taking his time here. Back to Risache. Over Bol. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's McCollum. 10 points for him.
Just a great combo guard. McCollum is capable of being a go-to scorer as well as a terrific distributor.
Here's Fears. Pass to Skinny. Utah moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Again, Utah good for 2.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Outside Russell. Screen by Claxton. Here's McCollum. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Biyombo.
And McCollum isn't afraid of contact, especially when he's being aggressive and looking to score.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw drops for McCollum. And McCollum drops them both. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Fears. Pass to Skinny. There's the 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 12. Crosses over. And Biyombo with the block.
Excellent timing by Biyombo and an impressive vertical, too. He's a good shot blocker because of that.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason, much more intense, more in your face. High-energy plays like that one are winning plays.
Beasley's checked in for Minnesota. And Minnesota with possession here. Clock at 6. Jack's up at 3. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Fears. Rejected by Claxton. Kuminga pass to Russell. Out to Kuminga. Pass to Rizachet. Releases. Utah grabs the miss.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Biyombo, good.
And Biyombo is highly effective down low. Knows where to post up in the paint.
Minnesota has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Beasley finds Russell. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. There's Jackson with the 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Russell. It's rebounded by Biyombo. Utah's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Claxton's got a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Jackson outside. There's a screen by Bull. Tries a 10-footer. Jackson gets the bucket.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Rizachet. 3-pointer. Bull grabs the board. And so it's Utah with it. They trail by 1. Here's Spears. He's guarded by Claxton. Just 3 on the clock. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. Utah shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. That free throw misses, and Minnesota making a change here. And he's good on the second. Great action here early as we end the first quarter in a tie. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Anthony Davis is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Z in at the point guard position.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Davis misses. Utah's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. The 3 from Holmgren. And Ayton pulls it down. Minnesota's shooting has been good, 54% in this one. Here's Davis. Holmgren with the block.
And Holmgren says, meet me at the summit. I'm a certified rim protector.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
16. Taking 2 shots.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. The Timberwolves making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Another miss by Minnesota.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And it's blocked by Davis.
A ferocious defender. You don't want to try to take those kind of shots with Davis lurking in the background.
Here's Booker. Shot clock at 5. And he can't get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. On the wing, Reeves. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Davis against Holmgren. Now here's McCollum. Defense is right there. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
Fantastic hustle from Booker, doing everything he can to distract the shooter.
Just 5 on the clock. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for two, Devin Booker.
That free throw good from Booker.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Outside Davis. Pass to McCollum. To in the cold spell. Deflected. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It'll go on Michael Porter. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Another thing that stood out to me tonight is their early success at the free throw line. I mean, they've been able to draw contact and then convert at the line.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Skinny. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. McCollum drives in.
Fiery drive by McCollum, going in hard and finding himself a foul on the way to his shot.
It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game.
CJ McCollum at the line for 2.
And he drops the first. And McCollum drops them both. Booker with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Porter. Puts up a 3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Davis, the pass to McCollum. Dort outside. Back to McCollum. 6 to shoot. Outside Reeves. Three-pointer. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Skinny. 12 points for him. Now Booker. The 3. And he misses. Only 2 for 6.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one.
At the line for the Timberwolves, DeAndre Ayton. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Ayton hits them both. Here's Booker. 6 points for him. Outside Porter. Back to Booker. Fires from deep. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to McCollum. On the clock. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. McCollum's got 17 points.
This is the kind of scoring punch that McCollum can provide. He gets it done at all 3 levels.
Back to Booker. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Ayton with a screen. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Love the playmaking ability of Reeves. Looks to me like he improves this area of his game every season.
Outside Porter. Back to Booker. And the layup falls. And it's 13 points for Devin Booker.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Outside Reeves. Pass to McCollum. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. Austin Reeves picks one up. Wiggins, he's checked in for Ayton.
Team foul. At the line for 1, number 16.
Heating up from the line this quarter, helping their cause for sure. They're right around 80% now.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Wiggins outside. McCollum outside. Counted from distance. McCollum's got 20 points.
That's his third triple of the game. It's the first one in the second quarter.
Booker with it. McCollum covering. Here's Skinny. No good from outside.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Dort for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Utah leading by 5. Pass to Skinny. And Reeves pulls it down. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Now here's McCollum. And McCollum slams it in.
And how about the ups from CJ? I mean, more than capable of hammering it home.
McCollum against Booker. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
At the line for Utah, Devin Booker. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
And Minnesota with some changes. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Dort, and it's Rizachet in for Reeves. Both free throws good from Booker.
This helps build their lead. They're having a solid second quarter at the free throw line.
Outside Rizachet. Pass to Davis. McCollum against Holmgren. Takes a step back. Takes one from 10 feet. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Booker with it. Claxton picks him up. Here's Biyombo. To the middle. Here's Davis. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Biyombo. And Biyombo slams it home.
Hey, when Biyombo's deep inside, it's fun to watch because you know this guy's going to finish with a flush.
They set the pick. Booker against McCollum. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by the Jazz. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Fears. Back to Booker. Inside. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to 3-point play. It's on Nick Claxton, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Jazz, Bismack Biyombo. Shooting 1.
Boy, the upside of Biyombo is impressive. An undersized center who makes up for it with really great heart, especially on defense.
Holmgren outside. Outside Booker. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the paint. Kuminga soars in for the slam. And he makes it look easy.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim.
Outside Porter. Pass to Fears. Outside Booker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
first person.
Yeah, I like the mentality there from Booker, looking to get to the line.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, known as one of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships.
Bowl, he's checked in for Utah. Both free throws good from Booker.
They have capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage, very impressive.
And here's Rizachet. No made baskets yet. Here's Z. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
And finished off by Bowl.
Really good screen that time. Then Bowl with the quick roll.
Timberwolves trail by 8. We've got 1:28 left to play in the half. Here's Z. He's guarded by Porter. And stolen by Booker. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Bowl, a good look. And the baseline jumper goes down. And now a 10-point Utah lead.
Not just a threat inside. Bowl can stretch things out, too.
Screen by Claxton. Here's Z. Leaps for it. Porter with the steal. In transition. Pass to Fears. Back to Bull. Outside Booker. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Rizachet. Timberwolves trail by 10 to the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Now here's Booker. Rizachet covering. Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. And so we wrap up the first half. Jazz out in front. They're up by 8. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Utah Jazz.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to goal. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
Yeah, they came in with the right approach, and the execution, spectacular. Taking a look at the Jazz in this series. Guys, how important is the first game of the series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Well, you know, C.J. McCollum has been really making an impact here, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
And Minnesota with possession here. 8-point game. They've got Devin Booker, Chet Holmgren out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Skinny in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. The shot by Reeves, no good.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Austin Reeves picks one up.
The quickness from Booker makes him hard to defend inside.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the line tonight. That free throw good from Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. Timberwolves trail by 10. Now here's McCollum. Goes up on the wing. Count it. McCollum's got 26 points.
Gotta love how McCollum hunts down his shots, always looking for his next bucket.
Booker, pass to Skinny. Out to the wing. Holmgren against Dort. Pass to Skinny. Here's Booker. Minnesota with a rebound. McCollum outside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Back to Dort. Porter with the steal. Lets it go from deep. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. Off the inbound.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
Outside Booker.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Utah with another miss. Here's Davis. That's short off the rim. Jazz leading by 8. Pass to Booker. Back to Capella. The 3 is up. The Jazz again can't hit.
Things have been bumpy coming into the second half now. 5 straight misses.
Here's Reeves outside. Knocks down the triple. Reeves has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Reeves oozing with confidence on shots like these. Really good job capitalizing there.
Porter with it. Picked up by Reeves. Down low. Stolen by Ayton. In transition. Here they come. Here's McCollum. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Now just a 3-point Jazz lead.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
To the middle. Here's Capella. And he cranks it down. Right on top of DeAndre Ayton.
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
Thanks for that great view. Courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Minnesota's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Hey fans, who wants a free
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. McCollum against Booker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 for 8.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for McCollum. And McCollum drops them both. And Booker has got the ball here for the Jazz. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Skinny. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Skinny's got 18 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Yeah, just an excellent shot blocker. Holmgren is so good at using his length and timing to erase shot attempts.
Good success at the line, shooting 9 of 10. And the first one at the line is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Utah leading by 5. Here's Porter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Really hard not to foul there. Tall with elite skills. Porter Jr. is a handful in the painted area.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Dort outside. Back to Reeves. Inside. Out to McCollum. There's the triple. Drops in the 3. McCollum's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Pass to Skinny. Booker with a screen on Dort. Skinny. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 6.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Capella, the pass to Porter. Stolen by Ayton. On the wing, Reeves. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Nice effort by Reeves that time. This wasn't going to be the night, despite getting fouled.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Utah leading by 3. Outside Booker. Look at Booker elevate.
Oh, power down, Devin.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Davis. Holmgren with the block. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for Minnesota.
D'Angelo Russell.
Ayton inside, guarded by Capella. Ayton passes to Reeves. 5 to shoot. And here's Russell. Takes the 3. Minnesota again missing. Capella against Davis. Capella, pass to Booker. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at hustling shots in through contact.
Here's Russell. Minnesota again missing. Jazz leading by 7. And it's Jackson on the take. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Jackson's got 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked. Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from them.
Now here's Davis. Give him 8 points now. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. Fears, he's checked in for Booker. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Utah's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Skinny. From deep, Holmgren. 4-3, Holmgren.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Back to Reeves. Looking to end the run. And he slams it in one-handed.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
For your Jazz, number 16. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Utah making a switch here. Bowles checked in. And then for Minnesota, Risache, he's checked in for Dort. And Beasley has subbed in for Reeves. Good on both. Russell with the ball. Pass to Claxton. Now Davis. He's covered by Holmgren. Holmgren against Davis. Looking to get it going. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
That's just a savvy move by Anthony Davis. I mean, caught the defense off balance and was able to draw the contest.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night now. And he makes the first.
When you talk about two-way impact on a game, AD might be the top guy in the league. I mean, when he's healthy, he's a menace on defense with that length and timing. And offensively, he can carry a team.
Biyombo, he's checked in for Holmgren. Both shots good from the stripe.
If they want to come away with a victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
Here's Spears, guarded by Russell. Pass to Skinny from outside the arc. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Russell. Outside Rizachet. Back to Davis. Minnesota again missing.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Takes a 13-footer. Here's Bull. Uses the glass on the layup. Bull's got his third basket of the night.
Those boards appear to me like easy money for Bull. Then the awareness to put it back through, that's good work.
Davis a screen. The three from Russell. Hits the trifecta. Russell's got 5.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Pass to Skinny from behind the arc. Another 3 for Utah.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Russell. He's got 5. Down low. There's the steal. To the paint. And finished off by Bull.
It's really easy for Bull to throw it down. Man, I'm a little jealous, especially with these creaky knees that I've got. I don't even think I could dunk in my dreams.
Here's Russell. Left side Davis. Outside for Russell. 6 on the shot clock. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And, you know, this has become a real weapon for Russell now, and it's because he's worked hard on this shot.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by Rizachet. Jackson down low. And it's in there.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
14 foul. At the line for 1, Gigi Jackson.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Outside Russell. To the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
And there's the drive. Pass to Skinny. Here's Spears. Guarded by Russell. Here's Spears. Counted. Spears has got 5 points.
Yeah, what control from the rookie Fears inside. Not allowing the defense to get him off balance.
1:24 left in the third quarter of the game. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves. Number 15.
Utah leading by 17. Pass to Biyombo. Here's Skinny. There's a screen by Biyombo. Here's Skinny. Here's Spears. 5 points in the game.
Oh, what you say? My goodness.
Come on now. Ooh, finishes with style. A double clutch jam.
Yeah, what a display by Fears. The rookie showing off what he can do.
Beasley into the lane. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now here's Biyombo. He has 7. Shot clock at 6. Nice shot by Skinny.
You know, he knocked down a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence through the roof.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. See the pass to Claxton. On the wing, Davis. Bull covering. Davis against Bull. And stolen by Bull. Fast break Utah. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
When you have that kind of size advantage, you just need to go right to the rim.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Jazz delivering the blowout. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. They've got DeAndre Ayton. Luguentz Dort out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Reeves in a two-guard. Here's Ayton. Rebounded by the Jazz. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Booker. Screen by Holmgren. Another 3 for Utah.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Timberwolves shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Capella against Ayton. And here's McCollum beyond the arc. Not going to go that time.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Inside. And Capella gets double teamed. And there's a 3-second violation. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Minnesota with possession here. Outside Reeves. Outside Russell. Oh, nice D from Carter. Utah has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And that one's good. Holmgren.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Russell with the ball. Now Carter defending. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, mercy. Mercy me. Kuminga can really get up.
The Jazz have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Bryant. To the middle. Here's Capella. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
The 3 from Russell. Nails it from 3.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
Outside Burks. And it's Kelly Olynyk with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but You shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Utah making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Beasley's checked in. Screen by Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. Carter from outside. And that one's good. Holmgren.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Russell against Carter. Out to Kuminga. This one for 3. And Bryant pulls it down.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Wiggins. Gets the 3 to fall. Wiggins has got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Beasley against Burks. Here's Carter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Carter.
And that one falls for Carter. Fears he's checked in for Utah. He does not get the second one. Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Olynyk, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Olynyk's got his first basket.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
It's stolen by Olynyk. It's Beasley on the wing. He's checked by Carter. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Wiggins finds Russell. Launches a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Pass to Carter. Here's Fears. Pounded by Wiggins. Holmgren with a screen on Kuminga. Bryant on the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Now here's Wiggins. Olynyk with a screen on Jackson. Outside Russell. Back to Wiggins. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Outside Carter. Pass to Fears. Holmgren with a screen on Olynyk. And that one's good. Holmgren's got 7 now in this quarter.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
Now here's Wiggins. Covered by Bryant. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Screen by Olynyk. The 3 from Russell. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Boy, you look at D'Angelo Russell. He's got a sweet stroke. The lefty can knock it down from 3, but always seems to be playing at his pace, under good control.
Blocked! And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kuminga. Bol, he's checked in for Bryant. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Minnesota. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipes.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Timberwolves on D. Outside Carter, pass to Bowl. Claxton with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Here's Z. And here's Beasley. Bowl covering. Wiggins with a screen on Bowl. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And that sends Aaron Wiggins to the free throw line. It'll be on G.G. Jackson. Utah making a switch here. Biombo's checked in. And then for Minnesota, Aiden, he's checked in for Claxton. Risache comes in for Kuminga. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Beasley. The free throw drops for Wiggins. Utah leading by 23. Down low. And stolen by Reeves. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, well, Reeves is a fantastic passer at his position. His selfless attitude is a big reason why his teammates like playing with him.
Jackson outside. Here's the three. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Z. And that one comes up a bit short. To the paint. That's good from Bowl on the assist from Jackson. Bowl's got 9 points now in the second half. The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Here's Reeves. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Down low. Here's Biombo. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
He gets the upper hand and lays it in. Defense needs to toughen up.
Aiden with a screen. And here's Reeves outside. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And he's got such great hands. Aiden corrals rebounds and doesn't lose his touch on follow-ups.
Jackson outside. Outside Carter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. And Minnesota with some changes. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Risache. And Beasley has subbed in for Reeves. And he sinks the second. Here's Z. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Utah has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Outside Carter. Pass to Biombo. 6 to shoot. Here's Skinny. Fires the 3. Kuminga pulls it in. Here's Ayton. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Skinny. Utah with another miss. Minnesota has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Back to Beasley. Let's go with a three. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Outside Carter, and they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Capella, he's checked in for Biyombo. Chet Holmgren comes in for Bull. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Booker in for Carter.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Here's Skinny. Dort defending. Now Booker. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Jazz.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Devin Booker.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. .119 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Z. Booker defending. 6 on the shot clock. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, number 15, one shot.
And that one misses. Utah has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. Stolen by Ayton. Throws it up high. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Kuminga against Holmgren. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth. Beasley misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Booker. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Team foul. Shooting for the Timberwolves, number 15, taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. So it comes up empty at the line. That win, they'll be moving on they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Devin Booker.